Well, there you go. And so we will have it for you on Fox as always. Dodgers Blue Jays. Our coverage begins with the pregame Friday, 7 Eastern on Fox. From Toronto, it is Game 1, Dodgers and Blue Jays. And so L.A. trying to go back-to-back and repeat as champs. That hasn't been done in a minute. How do you think this matchup stands up? Just big picture outlook early going here.
I think big picture, for the casual fan out there, I don't think they understand how balanced and how good Toronto is. I think everyone understands the Dodgers' greatness because they've been at this level for the last 10 years as a dominant franchise in the sport with the dominant player in Shohei Ohtani. But this is not David versus Goliath. This is truly Goliath versus Goliath. And don't think Toronto is a big market. They have 41 million people in Canada. That's their fan base. And they watch closely. Look, the reason why I think the Blue Jays have a shot is two reasons. One, this team is going to be off for 6 or 7 days. They haven't faced live pitching. That's always something you have to be cautious for. They have to fly cross country, and they're very tough to beat. And now they got their mojo back, and they're ready to go.
I'll tell you what, I think it's going to be a super series because the Toronto Blue Jays has shown so much of how they make pitchers work. And in the other hand, you have the Dodgers who go for the long ball, but they also are professional hitters. So the battle, I think it's fair right now, based on the history of both teams. And I think right now, what I think is going to dominate during this World Series is whoever put the ball more in play because both teams have good pitching, both teams have good defense. So I can't wait to watch.
Well, I'm glad you guys think that way. I'm going to tell you right now, the Toronto Blue Jays are a very, very deep team. We've talked about it. Multiple people can beat you. The Los Angeles Dodgers are a juggernaut. They're playing as well as I've seen any team play in years. So, yeah, they're going to have a few days off. I do think it's going to be competitive, but I think that the Los Angeles Dodgers are going to be heavy favorites here because of their pitching staff. They're all healthy. Ohtani's a fourth starter. He's a fourth starter on their team. I mean, come on.
What are we doing?
I mean, seriously. So yeah, I do think that Toronto's going to give them, they're going to give them problems. And yeah, they have the few days off. But the Los Angeles Dodgers are as good as I've seen.
Absolute juggernaut. And look, we are in Hollywood right now, right? Or near Hollywood. I mean, just to add a little drama to this, don't forget, you imagine this team with Shohei Ohtani and then Vlad hitting behind him? Because that's what you're going to have. A couple years ago, it was announced in the offseason that the Blue Jays had signed Ohtani. So it'll be interesting to see how that fan base reacts when the Shohei shows up there for Game 1 and 2. A little drama is going to be great. Shohei Ohtani versus Vladimir Guerrero. Must-watch TV. Where's your popcorn, Poppy?
Oh, you already know, baby. I'll be watching.
Yeah, and Shohei comes off a really tough game. He only threw a 2-hitter, struck out 10, hit 3 home runs. Probably the best sporting event performance in the history of the world.
Snell and Glasnow and Yamamoto. It doesn't stop. And Mookie and Freeman. And come on, man.
It's a tall task, but it should be fun. I'm looking forward to Game 1 in Toronto. We can't wait. I hope your passports are all in order.
My passport expired yesterday.
Well, then I guess you're not going. Well, outside Rogers Center right now, that sign looks pretty, but they'd like to add World Series champions on top of that. The pennant belongs to the Blue Jays, but one more tall task taking on the defending champion Dodgers.
Hey, Kevin.
Yes.
You know what time it is?
I don't.
It's Club Poppy.
Oh!
Let's go.
Club Poppy in effect. There we go.
Well, guys, you know me. We know that there is a group that is going to Cancun today.
Poppy, did you put
Jay
in these lights
Buhner.
today? Look at these lights, Poppy.
Griffey, Edgar Martinez, Ichiro.
When did we get a discotheque in here?
Mike Cameron, Luis Soho,
These lights are really cool.
Lou Pinello,
Where are they going, Poppy?
Cancun. But it's time to celebrate because
Not
They're running out of
Jamaica.
rooms in Cancun, Poppy.
Edgar Martinez going to Cancun, Randy Johnson, Non Shorten,
Jay
go.
Buhner,
Jay Buhner,
Jamie Moyer.
Jamie Moyer.
Do we have the
Wow.
hat? Do we have the sombrero?
No sombrero.
We got cigars. Okay, great.
Salute
Right,
to
great.
them. Come on, guys. Salute.
Salute. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. There we go.
You don't know what.
I don't know what's in there.
Vámonos, Cancun. Enjoy.
Cancun it is. We're going to get the heck out of here.
Oh, my
we've had
goodness.
enough.
Oh, my God.
We'll see you in Toronto. It's game 1 of the World Series Friday night. Goodbye. See you north of the border.
Can't wait.
I'll see you when I see you.
Baby.
I need a passport, people.
Of his career, will it be the biggest? Will he outdo himself in the Fall Classic? George Springer with the would-be game winner in Game 7 of the American League Championship Series, hitting a 3-run homer in the bottom of the 7th to lead the Blue Jays to the World Series. And the Toronto Blue Jays win the American League pennant for the 3rd time in franchise history, looking to win their 3rd World Series. They went back-to-back in 1992 and 1993. Speaking of back-to-back, that's what the Dodgers are trying to do, run it back here in 2025. And I will remind you that Shohei Ohtani will really be on a flight to Toronto this time.
Oh.
Right? Remember?
John Morosi.
Right?
All right.
Remember, he was in off-season. They're like, oh, Shohei's coming to Toronto. Well, guess what?
Who was it on the flight?
It was some billionaire guy.
Yeah.
A Shark Tank guy.
That was
Right?
right.
I have one of his shirts. Now they're parading around Toronto with the ALCS T-shirts. But Shohei Ohtani really coming to Toronto for Game 1 and Game 2 of the World Series. Of course, the series will shift back to L.A. What do you think, your initial thoughts of the World Series matchup, Blue Jays-Dodgers?
Well, I thought between these two teams, between the Blue Jays and the Mariners, this is the better matchup.
Yeah, okay.
I think this offense of Toronto matches up better with the lethal starting pitching of the Dodgers. They can hit elite pitching. They can hit high velocity. They don't strike out a lot. We've seen that. Vladdy, just 2 strikeouts all postseason, which is absolutely absurd in 50 at-bats with the amount of power that he supplies with every time he swings the bat. It's a good matchup, but the Dodgers, we keep saying this, they're the Monstars. Mm-hmm. They are an all-star team.
You have 3 MVPs in the
They
lineup.
have 3 MVPs
1, 2,
in a
and 3.
pitching staff that's
Of
pitching
Cy
to
Youngs.
of Cy Youngs. They're pitching to an ERA of 1.5 in the postseason.
Yep.
Starting pitching will take you anywhere you want to go in the postseason.
Yeah, just hitting on the Dodgers starting pitching.
There it is.
Check out these numbers.
Healthy.
Their starters are 7-1 with a 1.4 ERA with 81 strikeouts this postseason. Now, we said the Blue Jays hitters don't strike out a lot, but they gonna have their work cut off
Because these guys strike out everybody.
These guys strike out. I said in the last segment, Glasnow needs to step it up. You know what I'm saying? But this, like we said before, I think this is the best matchup as far as like the equal amount of offense, pitching. I think Dodgers definitely have the advantage pitching side. The bullpens are both still a little bit of a question mark.
Yes.
Dodgers bullpen has stepped up. The last series, also with the Blue Jays, they've thrown a lot of innings, but they're going to have a week off. Dodgers have had a good amount of time off, but I think the Blue Jays definitely are set up better against the Dodgers pitchers for sure. They hit better pitching. Vladdy's hot. Addison Barger's hot. They are coming. The Dodgers are coming to Rogers Center, so it's a good matchup. And George Springer is probably going to hit another big home run.
Oh, yeah.
Probably. I just want to remind everybody, I think, we just want to automatically give the Dodgers the World Series title, give them the rings, just give it to them.
Gotta play the
But
games.
look, in their 4-game sweep, and I'm not saying it wasn't dominant, but they didn't crush them.
There were some
Right? I'm gonna give you the
games.
scores: 2-1, 5-1, 3-1, 5-1. It wasn't like they hammered them.
Right.
Did they have timely hitting and good pitching? Yes.
Yeah.
And good pitching beats good hitting in the playoffs. We know that. But it's not like they were just putting up 10 spots like we know the Blue Jays can do every game.
I think something I'm looking forward to is both of these teams are very fundamentally sound. They play good defense. They at times can play small ball. We've seen several sack bunts in the postseason from these teams who hit a lot of homers and they can bang, but they play small ball when they need to, and they just make the right plays defensively. If the play's hit at them, if it's a fundamental play, it gets made at this point in the season. You can't give extra outs. You can't give extra bases. Those are the type of things that matter.
Yeah, that's huge. I mean, we talk about it all the time. The Dodgers are full of monstars, but they're the right monstars. You know, the guys that, again, put the ball in play when needed, get that big hit when needed, can lay down a bunt. Mookie Betts can bunt, guys. I just want to.
Betts can play darts. He can bowl.
He can bowl.
He
He
can
can
play
do
tennis.
anything.
He can do whatever.
And
he
I'm
wants.
pretty sure. I mean, Shohei Ohtani ain't bunting, but I'm pretty sure if they need him lay down a bunt, he could.
Yeah, if anyone gives him a bunt side, ship him out.
Ship him out. Ship him out. They're out of
Or
there.
that
But
too.
As far as Tommy Edman, Kike Hernandez at the bottom of this order, and we talk about both lineups at the bottom of both of these orders, they're getting it done as well. So you're not just relying on the 1, 2, and 3s in your lineup. So that's a big key for me. Both of the bottom of these orders are going to have to pick up some slack as well and kind of push the mold here.
Well, Toronto's bottom third is pretty good.
Pretty good.
The Dodgers 5 through 9 hit 360 in the last series. That's insane.
You want to
1
say
through
that for
9.
the people in the back?
Insane.
One more time.
How are you going to pitch to Shohei Ohtani leading off
like
the
this.
game? Right? You
Leading
just
off the
walk
game,
in the
just
door
walk him leading off the game.
to
put
face
up
Mookie.
Right.
Right?
Good luck.
That's
and then
like-
the Freddie, and then the Teoscar,
Yeah.
and the Will Smith. It doesn't stop.
Yeah.
It's relentless. The Toronto pitching staff has to be perfect. They literally have to be perfect 1 through 9.
Yep.
Good luck.
Good luck.
This is why people are handing the World Series to the Dodgers. I know you have to play the games. Crazy things happen. I get that. The Dodgers are built to be good for a long time.
For a very,
They're in the
very-
middle of it right now.
Yeah. And just one more point. Again, we talk about the 8 and 9 guys. Again, the bottom of the order. It just guys that can hit the ball at the ballpark as well, but also just do the little things right. Again, moving guys over, bunting guys over, runner on third base, less than
Keep the line moving.
2 outs. They can keep the line moving with the best of them, not just with these superstars, and that's a huge key.
Well, you need guys on base for your superstars,
Right.
right? You get on base, and then all of a sudden, there's all your MVPs coming up.
And then this pitching staff for the Dodgers is just
1, 2, 3, 4 is nasty. But look, for the Blue Jays, right? Like Kevin Gausman, really good pitcher in Baltimore. He's come over to be the ace of this team. And then the 3 guys that helped them win this series. Trey Savage, 22 years old, 6 big league starts. Shane Bieber, coming off of Tommy John surgery, traded at the deadline, low risk, high reward. He was solid in this game, good enough, right? Then you got Max Scherzer, who's 41 years old, who, no disrespect, is a psycho, and you don't know what he's got left, right? He pitched for the Dodgers, so you don't know what you're going to get. Like, to me, as much as I want to say Dodgers in 4, I don't know, because this Blue Jays team has surprised me. Best home team in all of baseball. They lost the first 2 home games. They did something that no team's ever done, lose the first 2 games and then win the LCS.
Yeah.
Like, you can't, I will say this, you cannot lose the first 2 games at home to the Dodgers and still win this series.
No.
You have to have at least a split.
You have to have at least a split. And you talk about the Dodgers, again, coming to Rogers Center, I think is huge. That crowd is going to be motivated from this win that they just got. But at the same time, like you said before, the Dodgers didn't kill the Brewers by any means. I mean, they just outplayed them. They took advantage of mistakes that they made. And the Blue Jays don't really make that many mistakes. But as far as like outslugging the Dodgers, could happen.
They have to.
They have
That's
to.
the only way they beat them.
That's the only way they beat
when they're winning
them. But
9 to 6 games.
But at the same time, I feel like the Dodgers, if you put up 5, they're like, okay, we'll just put up 6. Like, I feel like they have the
They'll match
control.
you.
They have the control of each game, pitching side, defensively and offensively, to just go ahead and match you and just one-up you every single time.
And as much as I was internally, I think I was pulling for Seattle just because they'd never been there.
Yeah, you're romantic about baseball.
Of course.
Right?
Of
It's
course. You
romantic
like to see
want
things you've
the
never
Mariners
seen
to go.
before. But this is the better matchup.
Yep.
This is the Toronto team can give you 2 wins.
Yeah.
I don't think the Mariners can beat the Dodgers.
They match them fundamentally a lot better than the Mariners. For
Well,
sure.
and you've got 2 superstars, one from each team right now. You get multiple superstars, but Vladdy in the Blue Jays, Shohei in the Dodgers, but you've got the supporting roles. You've got those guys like George Springer, like guys in the bottom of the lineup for the Blue Jays, right?
Ernie Clement.
Correct. All those guys are role players. They know their roles, and they know what to do in these situations. The rust versus the readiness, the
Doesn't matter.
rust versus being ready, like that conversation, right? If the Dodgers are sitting for a week, does that impact you in picking and how you predict this series?
I don't think so. Just with their age and their experience, and these guys have been around for a while, I think the rest at this point in the season is good for them.
Yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter. These guys are vets. They been there, done that.
Yeah.
Been in the playoffs. Been deep in the playoffs a lot of times in this decade.
So they're going to be rested. They're
They'll
going to
be
be ready to
fine.
go. What's your
They
pick?
needed it.
What are you going with?
I'm going Dodgers in 6, and I think Mookie Betts is going to be my MVP.
Dodgers in 5. Blake Snell wins Game 1 and Game 5. He's my MVP.
What do you got, Akeem?
Dodgers sweep Shohei Ohtani. I know how this script has been written.
I know
say
everyone's handing it to the Dodgers.
Yeah, everybody's handing it to the
I have a
Dodgers.
script right here. I got a script right here. I got a script. Dodgers, Blue Jays, World Series, Game 1, Friday night in Toronto. Dodgers looking to run it back. Blue Jays looking to win their first World Series since 1993 when they went back-to-back in 92 and 93. Friday night, 8 Eastern in Toronto. Shohei Ohtani will be on a